Okay. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen.
Сейчас, секундочку, я
Yes.
тетрадку возьму.
Видите? Сейчас мы вас сюда берем. Okay. Okay.
Все.
Okay. So when you will have access to Paragon, when you get your license, you will have access to Paragon. So what you will need to do, so you will go to on this first page, yes? So you see this web forms. Okay, so you click on the web forms. It will bring us to the different portals. So it will be web forms. You will need to sign in. And it will open for you the web forms portal. Okay, so to start everything, you will need to go to see this is little like look like a bike gears. Yes. Well, setup. Okay, so you click on setup first, and you will go through the everything like a preferences. You're going to put user information.
Silvio PH10 inspect from 3501-111 West Georgia. WhatsApp audio.
Sorry.
Natash, yeah. So you could put you will open and you put all your information here. So you will set your user information, and after that, the office information, like all preferences, everything. So, and after that, you will go program setting, and on program setting, like it's like transactions, like they have a default, but you will just choose what like what you will need to, like a cover sheet, user, like you will just add all information until you will do the full setup for your you go notification clauses. Like clauses you can use, they usually like you have a personal, you can load this, you can make your file, so you can do like a Word, put all clauses, and you can save it in your personal clauses, or like I don't, you know, I have this detached buying strata properties, like just a different subjects. Yes, so you can use them during the, you know, or the different way. So you don't worry about your clauses, like you just go everything until you come here, transaction template. Okay, so you go through the everything, you open every piece and you put all information wherever they're asking you. Okay, so and after that, when you come to transaction templates, so you will open transaction templates, and here, so you can, like I created for myself different type of transaction templates. Yes, so I have a listing attached for like strata, I have a listing detach, I have a list like a buyers detach and buyers attach. Yes, for this, for the listing, and for like if you on the seller's part, you as a buyer agent, so you as for you to create the fast your offers. Yes, okay, so how you do, like here, like you can see on the right left side, you have this dashboard, and you have like this is all your transactions here will be, so all different will be forms here. So we have a different forms and different boards. Yes, so we belong to, if you're going to depends which board you're going to belong, like I belong to Greater Vancouver board. Yes, because my brokerage in Vancouver, so if you with Natalia brokerage, you will be belong to same board with us. Yes, so that you can see like a British Columbia Association, it's every form. I will show you, because we will need a bunch of forms for your template, so you can open and you can have everything here, like all different forms. For example, you won't have addendum. Yes, addendum to CPR. Yeah, so you can see all different type of commercial, residential, CPS addendum. So this is how you choose here. Like you can work with the forms. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and here, this will be your documents. Like I don't use this folder because I have a dot loop and I have a different things I'm working with. But a lots of realtors, depends on the brokerage, they work with the web forms. Yes, and this is, you can upload your documents, transaction folders, like everything you need. So this
Sorry, Svetlana, a little bit. Emil was we kind of promised him today to check how to search property for under 300,000.
no, we actually today we're doing web forms. So
Mhm.
today was specific topic on the web forms. The last time we did under 3,000. Okay, so task you can do like
So
all
he
your.
kind of sorry, need it again. So maybe
Okay, so when we finish,
organize it.
we have a little bit time, we will do it. Okay, we'll
Thank
try to do it quickly. Okay, so and so tasks. So now let's say we would like to create transaction template. So we go here and you can see on the first, you can see create transaction or create templates. Yes, so we're going to create templates. So we click on the create templates and it opens for you this kind of page, and you will say create template and you will write template. Okay, for example, listing attach. So you put a listing attach template, and what we go here, so you can see this checklist, contacts, you can upload all documents. You go to the forms. Okay, so when you open forms, you can see on the side you have this little basket with plus. It's for you to search for specific forms and be able to load them in your template. Okay, so when you open, if you click on the forms, it's open your little window like this.
Mhm.
Now, so what do we will need for transaction? So for listing, so first document we will need, it's a disclosure representation in the trading services. So where do you look for this? So you go here in the right corner, when it's a plus, so you click on the plus and it's open you this portal for the specific boards. Yes, so let's say we British Columbia, you can start just typing like this in here, like disclosure representation or like a privacy consent, that like anything you know, start typing the any type of documents, it will open the forms for you. Okay, if you go, for example, you can go like this and you can let's say we need disclosure. Okay, now we have, it will find, just find disclosure which you need. Yes, we need disclosure representation in the trading services. So you can find your disclosure, you find your disclosure, you click on you choose disclosure, and after it you add to your basket.
Mhm.
Okay, so open forms, plus choose the find the form, plus choose the form, add to the basket. Okay, so and this is how you do with until you get the all forms. So in each transactions, we will need to have disclosure representation of trading services,
Mhm.
privacy notice and consent. So privacy notice and consent, this is form which you will explain your clients why you're collecting information from clients. Okay, so we know this. Now look, if you open your form and you would like to close it with saving, so you press here, or this option, when you put on a file, you can save it, you can copy, you can, you know, do, or you can put garbage, or you can close and save. This is options for you when to play with your forms. Okay, now the third document, multiple listing contract, MLS listing contract. So this is contract between you and your seller to put the property on the market.
Mhm.
Okay, so direction regarding representation of the offer. So this is fourth document you need. So if you, in case if you decided to hold the offers until specific day, so you will use this document to create the, okay, so offers will not open until this particular day, until particular time. Okay, okay. Now, property disclosure statement. Property disclosure statement, it's a very important document. Your clients will need to fill up everything they know about property.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of your listing. Addendum to listing, multiple listing contract. So you use addendums to do any changes in your, like during the transaction. You can have addendum to price change. If you have a team, to add the team. You have addendum to a contract of, you know, anything you changes through the transaction, you can go through addendum of the multiple listing contract. Okay. So disclosure residential. Okay, so we don't really need it, but I put this just in case. Actually, I don't really need it. Because if you have a tenancy, like you need this, like you can I put everything and I choose after that. So disclosure of residential tenancy. So if you have a tenant property, you will need to fill up this document. Yes, if you have listing property with tenant. Make sense, Masha? So use this document. Co-listing form. If you co-listing with somebody else, you can co-listing with the same brokerage, you co-listing with the realtor from different brokerage. You will need to fill up this form. This form will explain your how you share your expenses, what is the commissions. You just go through each form, you familiarize yourself, what is it. Okay, so disclosure to sellers for expected remuneration. So when you have offers, so you have to fill up, like if you have 5 offers, you fill up 5 forms like this. So every form for every offer telling you how much your commissions will be for your clients. Okay. Now, CPS addendum. CPS addendum, sometimes you need this for all different type of, again, adding or changes in your contract. Okay. FinTrack. So FinTrack, it's a financial information about your clients. So if you have 2 clients, 1 client, 1 FinTrack, as many clients going to be in your title or in your listing. If it's 5 people on the title, 5 FinTracks need to be. So you put as many FinTracks as people involved financially. Now, MLS residential data input. So this is part you need. It's a special form. You put all information about the building or strata property or anything. And and after that, you submit this to your office and your office will upload this to your Paragon. Okay. Okay. So this is for attach, like it's if it's a strata unit and you putting this, if you're listing townhome or apartment, this is your listing attach. Okay. So now if you go, let's say I have a bunch of transactions here. So do you understand the way how you build transaction? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the listing detach have a little bit
Different.
Same for most of the same form. The just maybe some, no, they're all same forms. Sometimes if you need something really specific, you can find this. So for the listing attach. Okay, so now for sellers, for example, we're buying attached property, townhome or apartment. So documents, practically basic same documents: disclosure, representation, trending services, privacy notice, and consent. It's always, you have to do it in first 2 documents. Now CPS, a contract or purpose and sell. So they have sometimes 2 pages, sometimes 3 pages for your clauses. Like I open for you right now this contract and I show you how I pre-build, like not probably everything, but most of the so will be pre-built. So you write it down. Okay, so your brokerage phone number, your brokerage address, who presented who prepared contract. When you will put information of your buyers here. Your seller's information will be automatically generated through the Paragon. You will add some property identification, like all this stuff will be automatically already. If you put this like a MLS listing, it will be half of the information will be in the forms. Okay. Now what I do, I need this one because I don't have time to look through this every time. I need all my subjects here in my template. So you have a finances, and I mean, I can send it to you. I can make a Word document, and I can send it Natalia, and Natalia can share with you. So Natalia has this too. So you have a specific subjects like finances, inspection, disclosure statement, like a title, strata documents. You put everything: parking, locker, insurance. And after that, it's like warranty and presentation, special levies, all this, like I always keep this everything in my template. When I do specific offer, you choose what you need for your clients, but it's easy to take something they just look for, yes? So this is what you want to do. When you will have your template, you put all your subjects here, and you put information sometimes, like I put sometimes information here, like for example, when the property will be, deposit, it's 24 hours. You can write it down, and like depends on the whatever you use, you will be 24 hours of the subject, final subject removal, or 24 hour on the, like if it's a subject free, on acceptance. So your company here, what the company and all this stuff. So, but we will do separate just for contract, separate class. Okay, so I will explain what to put, how we put, and everything. Right now we're just talking about how we're creating templates for the form, and practically it's it. So you create yourself 4 templates: one for listing detach, one for listing attach, one for buying attach, one for buying detach. You put all information, and when you're ready, so let's say we have a property coming on a listing, coming on the market.
1 second. Sorry.
Okay, so let's say we will need create the listing. Yes, you have a property, you're putting property on the market. So what you're going to do, you're going to create transaction. Now you're going to this dashboard. Yes, when it's a little on the top. Yeah, so you go create transaction. So when you click on this, so you put name of transactions. So let's say we're going to have okay. Okay, so template, I'm going here. Now I'm going to see, this is my listing attach. So I'm choosing template. Now, because I don't have MLS number, if I put here that, like if I choose my board, it will immediately ask me for MLS number. So I don't choose anything right now here. What I will do, I will just create template. And because we have already, this will be automatically some information for, you need to fill up everything when you will be ready to do. Yeah, so need to, if you don't need something, you because it could be from the previous deals. Yeah, so practically what you will, this is how you delete whatever you don't want. So you will want to have your name just one time and one brokerage. So this will be what you need to start your, and now you save it. And now you can see automatically whatever template was, everything is here right now. All documents we created in template, they will automatically load it to your transaction. And after that, you opening your documents and you start loading information. Any questions, Masha, about this?
1 moment, I'm writing. 1 moment. So. Yeah, I understand everything.
Okay, yeah, and every time if you want to go like, okay, you want to look on your transactions, all your transactions are here, yes? So everything will be here. All your transactions, you choose whatever transactions you want, address, and you work through transactions. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good. So this is what you will need to do first when you get in Paragon. You need to create your templates, and after that you will be able to work. So next time we can maybe go through each document and see how to fill them up and what you need to do with contract and everything. So okay, so let's come back to Natalia. What do we want? Emil?
1 bedroom under 300,000
Okay. So it's
Maybe.
attached, detached,
attached. Maybe
Okay.
Yeah,
detached.
it's
is
attached.
not correct, yeah.
detached,
Around 350,000, 1 bedroom, the
attached.
bad shape.
We're looking for apartment, yes?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to click, we will click and on the residential attach. So status active, region. Where are we looking for?
Richmond.
Richmond. Oh, sorry, it's we're looking for area. Okay. So going for Richmond. Any specific areas?
No.
Okay, so if you want any specific areas, you go here and you choose any specific areas you want, and after that you save it. Make sense?
Yeah. And freehold only.
Okay, so we continue to do. Okay, so this is apartment, yes, for us.
Yes.
Apartment condo. Now the price, maximum price we're looking for, what is it?
350.
350. Okay, so let's 350. It's a maximum, or it's kind of 350 plus.
Plus.
Okay, so if it's 350 plus, so if it's a maximum, if your maximum budget 350, you want to look under, okay? Because if you have 350 and you have no money for property transfer taxes, for extra stuff on the top of 350, you need to look anything below. But if you have a little bit extra space, we say we look for 360, okay?
Okay.
Because it could be some apartments in very good condition and a very good price, and when you negotiate, you can actually lower price for below, 350. Okay, so now we're looking for how many bedroom?
1 or less.
Okay.
1. Let it be 1.
Okay, so we're putting 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. We keep this part open, yes, because it could be something 2 bedroom. You never know. Now, is any specifics? It have to be like concrete building or wood frame. Any specifics like age restriction, rent restriction, pet restrictions, anything?
Can we put no restrictions for rent?
Okay, so here we will not put must have, we put must not have. So we put some rent not allowed. Okay, so if you want a pets, be pets friendly, so you put pets not allowed. It's anything which not allowed, pets or rentals, will not come to your search. Now,
Okay.
about age restrictions, any age restrictions?
No.
Okay, now, all right, so concrete or like, it doesn't really matter what building will be, yes?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, okay, so we're looking for any specifics on a floor square footage?
Maybe more than 450.
Okay, so like right now we have a 9, yes? When you can see this number, every time we change something, the number will change. Okay, so if we put 450, yes, minimum.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, we're good. We can have, how about we do 500 just by curiosity? Okay, you see, 1 apartment less. Okay, so we put 550 minimum. Okay, age of the buildings. Is any priorities? It have to be like brand new. What is the age maximum for the building?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter. Okay, practically this is our very quick like a search. Let's see if we go here, we'll see what on the market right now.
What about if we don't put anything on pet?
Oh, yeah, one more. You say you want a freehold.
Yes.
Let's add freehold.
about we remove about pets?
Let's add some, give me a second, Natalia. Let's put some title on land, just we put freehold. Okay, so immediately 6, 3 minus. If we put okay, no pets, we're still on 6. Okay, let's see what do we have. All right, right now we have 6 properties from 299 to 360. And after that, we can just go like this and we look. So what are we looking? We're looking anything, any specific stuff we're looking? Emil?
No. And we can see maintenance fee as well.
Yeah, so now here, you can see maintenance fee here. But now what you can do, if you go to criteria and you want to have on your, like you have maintenance fee, like a strata fees is important, yes? You go to customize fields. You find maintenance fees, double click, it will add to your search. We apply when save. Now here, when we have a, what the maximum maintenance fees you would like to pay?
400.
All right, so this is how we do. Cancel for now. Now you see immediately we have 4 properties left.
Svetlana, sorry, people join for you. You don't need to accept because Arwan may come.
This is yours. It's not mine. It's yours. You need to add them to us because it's not my Zoom. I'm on your Zoom. All right. So right now we can see, what do we have here? We have a 41-year-old apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. We can look on the history. So they start with 72,000 in 2003. They sold it in 2009. Now for this is new price. Okay, so history is good. So we're looking, okay, 80 days on the market, 45 day. So what they allowed for, okay, so strata fees 450. No short rentals, cats, dogs, yes. We look through the pictures. Okay. Hardwood floors, it's good. Yeah, it's look like a studio, yes, because 450 it's a studio. Most of the time. Kind of. Oh yes, Natalia, this is our studio. We went with Yelena. So it's an open concept, like it's a little living room, kitchen behind, and it's a studio. It was nicely done, but old building, and they still 80 days on the market. Okay, so what else do we have? All right, so 37 years old, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 full bathroom, wood frame, concrete perimeter, a little bit larger. Okay, so strata fees under hot water, heat. Okay, so let's take a look on, all right, this is scary, but not because it's a scary apartment, it's because of the scary people live in apartment. So nothing you can say about this property until you go and take a look on this property, because right now it's so much furniture, you don't really even understand what is all about. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Okay, this is look nicer. So 39 years old, let's see. Okay, they have a carpet. And yeah, when people have nothing to show. Okay, so bedroom is pretty large, have a nice 2-bed, but they have a carpet everywhere. Kitchen, everything probably original, need upgrades.
It's like hotel style, yeah?
No, it's just a 1 bedroom. This is look like more like 1 bedroom. It's just nothing was changed in this. If you buying this property for, are you planning to buy for an investment or to live?
Investment.
Investment. All right, so what you usually look, what can be improved, yes? So if you want to improve something and if you want to rent, this is good place to rent, because you don't need to do any improvement on this much, because it's kind of in workable condition. If you want to buy do renovation and sell, you really have to look on the age of the building and what was selling in the building during the, like, let's say 1 year. If it's make any sense to pay, let's say what they was, they're asking almost 360,000. If it's make any sense to pay this amount of money, add 50,000, probably at least 10,000 for floors, kitchen, you know, you put probably around between 25 to 50,000. If it depends how much renovation you want to do. And after that, if you want to resell, you have to think about if it makes sense to do it.
Actually, I did some research, but through just some online accessible websites, and I found 1-bedroom apartment in Richmond for 350,000.
Okay.
Same building, same square footage, 1-bedroom apartment, 530, but with expensive renovation. But I'm not sure if they would be able to sell for that price. Yeah.
Exactly. So before, like, for when you're looking for an investment property, you have to do very deep research about, like, you want to buy a dumb place, like dumb place. If you want to do renovation, you want to get as cheap as possible this place, do renos and resell. But before you do it, you do good research about what the price is for sale in this area, what the price is specifically in this building, you know, in what condition of the building. You need to really look through the strata documents and see if it's any special levies coming, you know, because for 39 years old, we know the roof 25 years, plumbing every 16, 19 years, electrical stuff. So the balconies envelope. So this, it depends how the strata, if a good proactive strata, 40 years, sometimes even in the, you know, more, the buildings in a great condition if they look nicely after them. Yeah. So what right now, like what you can see with all your specification, you have, you know, this is, let's see, this is could be interesting. But there's no pictures, anything. Okay, this is just new on the market, 1 day. It's a nice, it's a full 1-bedroom. It's a nice size. Rentals with restrictions. No, like, I hope most of this probably, okay, 40%. This is again what you will look when you, if you're buying an investment property, you have to look how much percentage allowed rental properties in the building, and it's important to find out how many units actually allowed and how many units rent.
I got it.
Because without this, you cannot, like, if you're buying property and you cannot, you have to stay in the waiting list. It's no point even bother. Like, if you can rent and you're sure 100%, your realtor need to check everything, check with strata manager and see how many units allowed and if it's good. This is could be a nice property. 1-bedroom, east, laminate floors, laundry, inside laundry. Yeah. And the other things is a lot of very important. Like, if you're looking for the other things you can add here, if you don't want to share laundry, for example, yes?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Share with A.
Oh, yeah, so it's share laundry. Okay, good. So now immediately you're going on the 3 property. Again, some people buying property as an investment with share laundries because some of the share laundries on each floor, and some building has share laundry, one for the whole building. If you have on each floor, it's more or less okay. If it's a one in the whole building, you probably will be not able to get good amount of rent to cover your mortgage. So it's lots of things to kind of remember and just think about this. Anything else I can help with?
Does this application shows average income in this specific area?
Not specific income, but what you can do, like if you, let's say, for example, we want to see what was sold on this property. Yes, we look for acting. Yes, now we want to see what is sold. And let's see what was sold for the last 6 months. Okay, 15 properties. Let's see. Now here you can compare active listings with the sold price. And if you go on reports, you see CMA summary report, it will open us very nice chart, and we can see. So okay, so right now, so this is 3 properties on the market. This is price and the price for average per square foot. Now for us, if we're looking for an investment or resale property, we need to focus on this part. We don't care about active listings. What we care about, what was sold in this area. Yes. So we'll see average square footage, and we can see difference, like, okay, how many days on the market, like square footage of the property, how many days on the market property was, listing price per square foot, sold price, and sold price per square foot. So we'll see. Okay, so you can most of the properties going under. Yes, 378, 355, 339, similar. This property went above. Yes, so they were asking for 349. They came for could be interesting to see one of the property will come much higher. Okay, so we don't have. Okay, so let's look at this one. So this is interesting property to take a look at. So 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. So they put for 329,900, 330, and sold for 281. When? August. Okay, so it was a good market. Why they sold so fast? Let's see. So I have a nice square footage. The pets allowed with the rentals allowed. Okay, so no short-term rentals. Let's see the property. Okay, nothing very special. Kitchen need to have upgrade. If you take all this stuff out, bathroom, very basic, everything. Yeah, share laundry. Again, you know, it will surprise you guys a lot when you're looking through the properties. So for every property, you have a very specific buyer. Some people paying extra money, they maybe had this, maybe it's a location, maybe it's a building, because apartment doesn't look like anything very, very specific. Yes. So maybe people really know this building very well and they live in this building, they want specific building, or they want very specific area and they're willing to pay more money. Or again, somebody's thinking about maybe buying, renovating, and try to sell higher. But it's a big research you need to do before you're buying an investment property in the older buildings.
Mm-hmm. And does this comparison, active and sold, shows higher sales price, or it's just everything what was sold below 360?
No, this is what's showing us. This showing us like the price they was put, like because we choose specific area, yes, and specific price zone. So I ask you for how much maximum. So because we put 360, whatever information we have in this particular search, it's about everything was sold under 360,000 for the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference could be, look, if we look, for example, like look on this number, 510, yes? This is average per square footage. Now, if I come back here and I change for 90 days, and we come back and we look what happens with the market in the last 90 days. Did you see the average price drop down?
Yeah.
Because right now, that's market a little bit slower. So you can see on statistics, so the market in September and October, a little bit slower. We don't have enough inventory. So people still buying, but it's, you know, the average square foot price for square foot dropped a little bit. So, and you can see the information. If you want to see something different, like for example, if I don't put the price, I will have 400 to 1 bedroom. Even if I go for 1 bedroom with your specifications, it's 218 properties. Even if we take this out, it's 78 properties. Oh, general, it's general in Richmond. 78 properties on the market, 1 bedrooms. With the square footage more than 450 square feet. And the price could be very, very different. Like if we go on the search right now, and they will do like, let's say we go with price. So the price from like 349 to could be to over, and it's still 1 bedrooms, yes, to 500 and more. And it will be depends of the age of the building. If the building is like in 3 years old building, you will have a 589 for like less than 600 square feet. So the search is very specific. Wherever you're searching for your needs, you can put very specific information and you can look for what you can afford.
On some websites, I saw they show price of like apartment envelope. Yeah, and it goes down with age.
I mean, okay, so
for example, like unit price would be 360 and the envelope price would be 30,000, and it goes down.
Normally, if you're buying property and you're paying your mortgage, you're making equity on your property. So the property usually going up with the age. But yes, the every 10 years you supposed to have, your property will grow with the amount of money you can get for the property. But again, if you look on you buy in a new building and you will look like on the end of the building could be 50, 60 years old, yes? So the building by yourself get older. So apartments will be probably, yes, but it's not going to happen in 10 years, you're not going to lose your equity on your home and value of your home. Your market value is not going to drop down from, if you pay 300,000, it's not going to be in 10 years like 200,000. It will be 350 or 370, depends on the areas. It will grow up.
I got it.
Yeah, it's like, it's not going to be down. Like, if you live in the same building for 50 years, you still will see, you bought apartment for 50,000, you still will see in the 20 years, 30 years, it will be like, you saw the, look on this. Let's see something. Let's look on this property. Let's get the older property a little bit, just by curiosity to look on the history of the, okay, so let's say 39. Okay, so let's see on the history of the property. So people bought this property in 2008 for 87. With whatever reason, this is 2000, in 2009, something was happened, whatever, people maybe need to quickly sell it. They sold it below. But look after that. So somebody bought this property for 66, and now in couple of years, it's going up, 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 and up. It sold for 160 in 2009. It was sold for 179 already, and then in 2012 it was sold for 2,000, and now they're putting on the market for almost 360. So if you look on the history, every property, not just this one, every property, history of the property. So this look like this property first time on the market. Maybe people live on this, bought this and live full life here, but let's look in the history of this property. So they start with the properties, start with what is beginning 2008. This is, yeah, so we see this in 2008. And after that, it's going up, it's going up, and going up. So people selling, people buying, reselling, you know, improving. You improve a little bit, you put improvement, you sell a little bit higher.
And do you know what improvements will influence the price?
Yes, the floors first. Like if you get rid of carpet and hardwood floors, usually paint. Like when you do nice kitchen, nice bathroom, and hardwood floors. So or laminate floors on the, like, you know, painting. This is what pays back. You know, nice appliances will increase the floors. Most of the floors.
Well,
know,
just take rid of carpet and
Yeah.
put
You-
nice laminate flooring.
Yeah, and if you like, again, you look, if you're building over 30 years old, the bathtub need to be changed because it start leaking. It's time of the, you know, age of the, so appliances usually need to be changed. And kitchen, you can do reno in the kitchen. You know, some kitchens from the IKEA, they're not difficult to install. They're not very expensive. They look nice. And it's immediately changing the view of your apartment. Like I have a property right now, I was planning to put in the market. Client did all renovation, except she decided she doesn't want to change bathtub and tiles around. So we looked through, we came through, everything looked good. New floors, nice painting, kitchen nice, new appliances. You're coming in the bathroom and it's just like bam in your face. Dirt, like it's not dirty, it's just old scratch bath, and nothing you can do to convince. Like you need to drop price immediately for 5,000 on the property just because bathtub and the tiles look ugly. So right now she's putting, you know, new bathtub and new tiles, and we're putting on the market with price she wants. But you know, you cannot do the little, like you cannot just, it doesn't make sense to buy a property and just change the floors and leave everything else. So if you want to you know, calculate how much money you put in, will you be able to get extra money after you put your money on renovation? And if it's make you 30, 40, 50,000 above, you can make on this. If you're happy, good. If you get equal, I don't know. And again, it depends on the time of the market and everything. You can put lots of money in renovation. The building is old. You maybe will get a little bit above, not much, but maybe you get equal.
I got it. So it's a good idea to research for properties that were sold in same area with the higher price. And do you think renovation with design?
You know, you can design renovation, or you can just use contractors, and contractors, they're really good. They know what to do. Like we're working with some, you know, good teams, good builders, and they know how to do renovation. They have access to all wholesale, you know, materials, and they can suggest what to do. Or you can hire a designer, and designer can tell you, you know, what you need to do and what you want to do with property.
Okay.
Because the most important research you need to do about what's, like, you choose specific area or wherever, and you look on what on the market for, like the apartments which could be improved, and what is a similar in same area or same building which was sold for higher price. And you can see what the difference you can make. You calculate how much money you need to put in renovation and see if you can make any profit on the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you just decided to buy property as an investment and rent it, this is completely different story. You look for the good building, you know, even if it's property need a little bit in renovation inside, you can do it, and you can rent it for good rent, and just make people pay your mortgage. You know, you maybe need to pay a little bit extra, like for some improvements, but if you can get the rent which will cover your mortgage, this is great idea. The property will never go, like they will not get to the nothing. Yes, you always in the future you will get extra money for even if for resell in the future. Just need to
In-
find a good building.
In Great Vancouver area, you can't buy and rent and have some extra cash flow.
In Vancouver, for this amount of money, probably not. You probably in Vancouver, you probably will have for this amount of money studio maximum, and you know, you can look like we look for something like that. Maybe if you go farther, like Abbotsford, Surrey, Langley, in these areas, so you can maybe get for this amount of money property.
And have
But
some
again, the
extra.
farther you're going from Vancouver,
Uh-huh.
then less money you can rent. And again, depends again the area. Like if it's area very popular right now, and you know, there's some transportation good, and if it's future SkyTrain coming, it makes sense to do research on these areas and see if you can buy something a reasonable price. And in a couple of years, it will be improvement with the transportation, and the price will go up.
Yeah, I got it. All the ways to do research.
Yes, everything comes to research. You know, you need to first figure out what this with amount of money you have, what you can, you know, you need to look area by area. Yes, like you can look and start Vancouver, Burnaby, New Westminster, Richmond, Port Coquitlam, and just keep going, and see which area has the best options for this price. And after that, from this price, start looking more specifically. So what is in the market, what age of the buildings, conditions of the buildings, what's sold around, you know, compare with, you know, sold property with no renovation, with property sold with renovation. Yeah. And make decision.
Yeah, I got it.
And if you can do improvement by yourself, if you can do all renovation by yourself, it will save you lots of money. It makes sense. Some people doing I'm working right now with the two brothers. This is what they like to do. They're buying properties, like dump properties. They do renos by yourself. They flip and sell for like 30, 50,000 above asking price, about what they bought plus improvements, and they're happy with this. It depends what you need and what you want.
Yeah, basically in this way they keep reno money with them, except materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus extra income from.
Yeah, you're saving
above
your
price.
money on the renos. So.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, guys. So any other questions?
For now, I'm good. Thank you.
So Maria,
Yeah, I'm good.
anything we would like to do next week? Anything specific?
Yeah, like those contracts, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's look on the forms and contract of purpose and sell, and just see what we need to talk about on contracts. What we need to, you know what we're looking, what we need to know about when we're putting offer. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it. Very nice to see everyone again. So see you next Friday. Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you. Bye bye, you too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.